Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology is a beacon of academic excellence in Ghana. In an era where education transcends traditional boundaries, KNUST is at the forefront championing the cause of e-learning. This is the story of how we have embraced technology to foster excellence in education across diverse disciplines. The year 2020 brought unprecedented challenges with the COVID-19 pandemic. As campuses worldwide shut down, the need for a robust e-learning system became imperative. KNUST was no exception.
One day we were in class, and all of a sudden, everything went online. It was
Good evening and a warm welcome to the 6th edition of the Junior Science and Maths Quiz and the 4th contest in the regional qualifiers. This quiz is organized by the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in collaboration with the Ghana Education Service and DEXT Technologies. We appreciate our Vice Chancellor, Professor Mrs. Rita Akosua-Dixon, for her continuous support. We also recognize and appreciate the leadership of the Chair of the Junior Science and Maths Quiz Board, Professor Kwesi Preku, and all the board members. Let me use this opportunity to salute the heads of the various schools competing in this year's contest. I applaud the dedicated teachers who have spent time in preparing the contestants for this contest. I also salute the gallant students proudly representing their schools in the competition. I want to use the opportunity to appreciate and acknowledge all our sponsors for coming on board and supporting us in diverse ways. We are truly and deeply grateful to you. The 2024 quiz competition is proudly sponsored by the KNUST e-Learning Center. For all our media and video coverages, we are grateful. At KNUST e-Learning, we say, just a click. The Institute of Distance Learning KNUST, thank you for making our journey around the nation easy and pleasurable. Your venues provided are well appreciated. KNUST Ideal, we say lifelong learning an essential key for development. The KNUST University Information Technology Services, UITS, thank you very much for providing us with the needed bandwidth for the quiz. Your high-speed internet provided is deeply appreciated. DEXT Technologies. At DEXT Technologies, we say practical science is now practical. Thank you for making our technology challenge round a reality, and you always make it very exciting and hands-on. The Ghana Standards Authority, thank you for your support in this year's competition. Your generous contribution is deeply appreciated. Multi-Credit Savings and Loans Limited, a heartfelt thank you for the juicy prizes for this year's competition. Your generous contributions have been a cornerstone of our success. The Ghana National Petroleum Corporation Foundation, GNPC, impacting lives. Steady X, thank you for coming on board. Pizza Man, Chicken Man, we look forward to wonderful meal packages. At Pizza Man, Chicken Man, we say great food lives here. Fonjo Images, at Fonjo Images, we keep your memories alive. And to our media partner, Kesben TV, thank you for telecasting this program live and for amplifying our reach and impact. Thank you for partnering with us At Kesben TV, we say, Obiabedidi. Everyone will have a share. The JSMQ program is tailor-made for learners in the junior high schools to enable them exhibit their understanding of the basic principles underlying the life sciences and the physical sciences. It is expected to promote teamwork and critical thinking right from the early stages in their academic life. This evening, we have 3 schools competing. We have from ADISAM Educational Center, represented by thank you very much. And
Emmanuel Afrimanchi.
thank you very much. We also have from JUASO Model JHS.
Senior.
And
we're joining for champion.
Thank you very much. And finally, from Celestial Hope Academy, we have and
upon Romeo.
Thank you very much. Let's give them a round of applause. My name is Prince Ampon Sakwabi. I'll be your moderator for this contest. A few general rules and then we will start. The first one is the buzzer test. Let us hear the sound of the buzzer from ADISAM Educational Center. Thank you very much. JUASO Model JHS and Celestial Hope Academy. Thank you very much. Contestants, for your main question, you don't need to press the buzzer. If a school is answering this main question, the 2 other schools should wait for them to exhaust their 2 full attempts or until their time is up before they press their buzzers. There will be 4 rounds in this contest. Round 1 is the fundamentals. Round 2 is the fastest brain, fastest finger. Round 3 will be the science and technology challenge. Round 4 will be decoding the clues. I will be reading the instructions at the beginning of every question. Without further ado, round 1, the fundamentals. This round consists of biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and ICT questions. If a school answers a question correctly, 3 points are awarded. If it is incorrectly answered, it becomes available as a bonus to the other 2 schools to compete for. The score for a bonus question is 1 point. Schools will have 15 seconds to answer questions that do not require calculations and 40 seconds to answer questions that require calculations. Each school has a maximum of 2 attempts for their main question and 1 attempt for a bonus. Bonus questions are always open to the 2 other schools to compete for by ringing the buzzer. And so failing to press the buzzer before answering a bonus question will nullify your answer. So you will score no points even if your answer is correct. Best wishes to all schools. Question 1. You have 15 seconds for question 1. And this is a preamble to all schools. A 5 millivolt battery with an internal resistance of 60 ohms is connected to a light bulb with a resistance of 40 ohms in a simple circuit. ADISAM Educational Center. Your main question. Determine the current flowing through the circuit. Celestial Hope for a bonus.
2 ampere.
That is not correct. JUASO model JHS, your main question. Calculate the voltage drop across the light bulb. Celestial Hope Academy for a bonus.
90 volts.
That is not correct. Celestial Hope, your main question. What is the power delivered to the light bulb?
Hundred and 20 watts.
That is not correct. You have one more attempt. The correct answer is 25 microwatts. JUASO model, the correct answer to your question was 2.0 millivolts or 0.002 volts. And for ADISAM educational, the correct answer was 0.0005 amperes or 50 microamperes. All right, to the next question. Again, a preamble to all schools. The chemical reaction between sulfuric acid and potassium hydroxide yields compounds A and B. JUASO model JHS. In what ratio does sulfuric acid and potassium
2:1.
Celestial Hope, you did not ring your buzzer before answering, so you are disqualified from Okay, Celestial Hope, I'm told you rang your buzzer but network issues. However, your answer is wrong. Celestial Hope, your main question. What is the name given to the reaction?
Neutralization reaction.
That is correct for 3 points. ADISAM Educational Center. Give the chemical name of the major salt that is produced. For a bonus, anyone? JUASO model for a bonus.
Sodium sulfate.
That is not correct. It's potassium sulfate. That's the correct answer, potassium sulfate. And for JUASO, your main question, the correct answer, the ratio is 1:2. 1:2. Okay, next question. Celestial Hope Academy, your main question. What is the basic language used to create web pages?
English.
That is not correct. You have one more attempt.
Symbolic.
That is, your time is up. For a bonus, ADISAM Educational Center. What is the short term for the internet protocol used to send emails?
SMS.
That is not correct. You have one more attempt. Anyone for a bonus? JUASO model JHS. What is the main circuit board in a computer called?
The motherboard.
That is correct for 3 points. And so ADISAM Educational Center, the answer to your question was SMTP. And for Celestial Hope Academy, the basic language for web pages is not English, it is HTML. Thank you very much. Question 4. A preamble to all schools. Name the vegetative part used in cultivating the following. ADISAM Educational Center, shallot. Celestial Hope Academy for a bonus.
Bob.
Bob is correct for 1 point. JUASO model JHS. Your main question. Irish potato.
Rhizome.
That is not correct. You have one more attempt.
Tuber.
No. Celestial Hope for a bonus.
Cob.
That is not correct. Celestial Hope Academy, your main question. Cocoyam.
Stem cutting.
That is not correct. You have one more attempt.
Cob.
Com is correct for 3 points. And so we use the stem tuber for Irish potato. The stem tuber for Irish potato. Next question. Here you have 40 seconds to answer the following questions. Question 5. ADISAM Educational Center. A book costs 800 Ghana cedis. The commission paid on one book is 16% of the cost price. Calculate the total commission paid on 10 books. For a bonus, Celestial Hope Academy.
6,720 Ghana
That is
cedis.
not correct. JUASO model JHS, your main question. A pair of shoes is priced at 2,000 Ghana cedis. The commission for selling one pair of shoes is 12% of the cost price. What is the total commission earned from selling 8 pairs of shoes? Celestial, hope for a bonus.
240 Ghana cedis.
That is not correct. Celestial, hope your main question. A t-shirt is sold for 500 Ghana cedis. The commission received for each t-shirt sold is 20% of the cost price. Determine the total commission earned from selling 20 t-shirts.
$720 Ghana cedis.
That is not correct. You have one more attempt.
700 Ghana cedis.
That is not correct. Question is available for a bonus. The correct answer is 2,000. You have a shirt that is being sold for 500 cedis at a commission of 20%. If you calculate 20% of 500, that brings you to 100 cedis. And so if you are selling 20 of those shirts, you are getting 100 cedis for each one. And so 100 cedis times the 20, bringing you to 2,000 Ghana cedis for 20 shirts. A similar calculation goes for JUASO Model School. Your main question, the answer was 1,920. And also for ADISAM Educational Complex, the answer was 1,280. Thank you very much. To the next question, a preamble to all schools. The following questions are statements. You are to state whether they are true or false. These questions cannot be passed on as bonuses. You have only one attempt. Celestial Hope Academy. Clicking on the far right lower corner of the taskbar minimizes the window or document on display.
False.
That is correct for 3 points. ADISAM Educational Complex. The option to include fingerprint or face recognition as a security feature on a laptop computer can be found under the personalization settings.
False.
False is correct for 3 points. JUASO Model JHS. Sticky notes on computers are displayed on the desktop.
False.
The answer is true, unfortunately. ADISAM Educational Center. Alkali earth metals have 2 electrons in their outermost shell.
True.
True is correct for 3 points. JUASO Model JHS. All noble gases are highly non-reactive and therefore do not form bonds with other elements.
True.
It is false. So you are wrong. The correct answer is false. Celestial Hope Academy. Your main question. All alkali metals have 8 electrons in their second shell?
False.
False is correct for 3 points. And this will bring us to the end of round 1. Before we bring you the scores, we'd like to acknowledge our sponsors, Dext Technologies, KNEST, IDL, the E-Learning Center, UITS, and SteadyX. At the end of the first round, ADISAM Educational Center, you have 6 points. JUASO Model JHS, you have 3 points. Celestial Hope Academy, you have 13 points. To round 2, the fastest brain, fastest finger. 1 question will be read out, and contestants will compete to be the first to answer. Each question will carry a score of 4 points. When a contestant is ready to respond, he should press the buzzer before the attempt to answer. Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from that question. And after the buzzer has been pressed, contestants, you have 3 seconds to answer the question. If a school gets the question wrong, the 2 remaining schools will get to compete to answer. A wrong answer in this round will attract a penalty of 1 point. Let us hear the sound of the buzzer from ADISAM Educational Center. Thank you very much. JUASO Model JHS and Celestial Hope Academy. So I understand there is a substitution. So Savior is going out and Mary is going to replace Savior. Mary is replacing Savior. Sylvia. All right. Mary, you are welcome to the contest. Fastest finger, round 2. Best wishes to all schools. Question 1. Before question 1, we want to be sure all buzzers are working. ADISAM Educational, the sound of your buzzer. Thank you. JUASO Model JHS, the sound of your buzzer. And finally, Celestial Hope Academy, the sound of your buzzer. Thank you very much. Round 2, fastest finger. The study of chemical processes and rates of reactions is known as The correct answer is chemical kinetics. Question 2. The addition of any calcium-containing compound to reduce soil acidity is known as The correct answer is liming. To the next question. What storage device is known for its fast read and write speed? Celestial Hope?
Solid state drive.
That is correct for 4 points. To the next question. Express 120 base 5 as a number in base 10? JUASO model JHS?
60.
That is not correct. Celestial Hope Academy?
40 base 10.
40 is not correct. The correct answer is 35. Next question. Which planet has no atmosphere and no moons? Celestial Hope Academy?
Mercury.
Mercury is correct for 4 points. What is the chemical symbol for gold? JUASO model JHS?
AU.
AU is correct for 4 points. So the next question. Which element in the compound plaster of Paris belongs to the class of alkali earth metals? Celestial Hope Academy?
Potassium.
That is not correct. The correct answer is calcium. And to the final question of round 2. Find the value of M. Celestial Hope Academy? It was a mistake.
Yes.
Find the value of M, for which 5M divided by, into brackets, 6 minus 3, close brackets, equals 55. Celestial Hope Academy?
44.
That is not correct. The correct answer is 33. And this brings us to the end of round 2. We want to thank our sponsors, Dext Technologies, the KNUST Institute of Distance Learning, the E-Learning Center, StudyX, Goldfields, Ghana Standards Authority. Thank you very much. At the end of round 2, ADISAM Educational Center, you have 0 points, JUASO Model JHS 3 points, and Celestial Hope Academy 5 points, bringing us to a total of 6 points for ADISAM Educational Center, 6 points for JUASO Model JHS, and 18 points for Celestial Hope Academy at the end of the first 2 rounds. Round 3 is a science and technology challenge. 1 question will be given to all schools. The question in this round will require at the end of the first 2 rounds, ADISAM Educational Center, you have 6 points. JUASO Model JHS, you have 6 points. And Celestial Hope Academy, you have 18 points. Round 3 is a science and technology challenge round. 1 question will be given to all schools. The question in this round will require contestants to perform a task that will be assessed. The score for this round is 10 points. Contestants will be given up to 10 minutes to complete the task. Round 3 is powered by the Dext Science Set. To the task. The table below shows quantities and prices of items bought by Madame Felicia at a JUASO market on October 29th, 2024. There are 3 columns labeled items, quantity in kilograms, price in Ghana cedis. For item A, we have 200 kilograms at 25 cedis. Item B, 130 kilograms at 50 cedis. Item C, 145 kilograms at 67 cedis. Item D, 18 kilograms at 90 cedis. Item E, 70 kilograms at 34 cedis. Item F, 21 kilograms at 61 cedis. And finally, item G, 90 kilograms at 80 Ghana cedis. You are required to perform the following tasks with the table. With the help of the laptop provided, create a spreadsheet containing all the information in the table and store it with the name of your school in block letters. This will earn you 2 points. 2. Construct a pie chart of item against price. When you are done, title your graph as a pie chart of items and prices. This will give you 3 points. Show the legend of the chart on the right and also show the prices of the items on each portion of the pie chart. This will give you 2 points. Using the appropriate spreadsheet functions, find the following. 1. The average quantity of items bought. 2. The total cost of the items. And 3. The minimum quantity and the maximum quantity of the items. This will give you 3 points. Contestants, you have 10 minutes to complete this task. You may start now. Time is up, contestants. The time is up. Our correspondents will come for your work and we will mark them and return to you the scores shortly. Thank you very much.
Technology. Neither Ghana nor Africa can afford to lag behind our nations. These were the words of Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as he launched the atomic reactor in the 1960s, and these words are even more relevant today. It is in light of this that the schools in the Western region have decided to take up the mandate of living this dream of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as a son of this land. Some special private schools and public schools alike have decided to set the pace by providing their students with 21st century learning experiences. And also providing a culture and a lifestyle of practical science activities. Journey with me as I take you through how DEC Science Set is ensuring that this dream of the Western region comes true.
We as a school have embraced science education or STEM education, using the science set to do practicals. We have not been long in the use of the science set, but just a term. We realize that using the science set for practicals brings a lot of excitement. The child feels involved and the child learns while doing the practicals. We are of the view that if our parents are able to collaborate with us, or any other school that they are using the science set, if you are able to collaborate and help the school get the science set every term, I think that practicals can be held easily. It doesn't pay to teach science in abstract. Science is like mathematics. We don't read it. We get involved. We involve the learner and we involve the teacher. And you can only be involved if you are using the science set to do practicals. I think that almost every private school and public school will ought to understand that to successfully study science is meaningless unless it is linked up to the use of science sets. And that's why I think that we must embrace this idea.
Has been in existence for the past 22 years.
Wow,
Yes,
that's old.
And we began using the science sets about 2 years ago.
Wow.
And it has been great, seriously, because teaching and learning of science without practical is a waste of time.
Have decided to take up the mandate of living this dream of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as a son of this land. Some special private schools and public schools alike have decided to set the pace by providing their students with 21st century learning experiences. And also providing a culture and a lifestyle of practical science activities. Journey with me as I take you through how Tech Science Set is ensuring that this dream of the Western region comes true.
We as a school have embraced science education or STEM education, using the science set to do practicals. We have not been long in the use of the science set, by just a term. We realize that using the science set for practicals brings a lot of excitement. The child feels involved and the child learns while doing the practicals. We are of the view that if our parents are able to collaborate with us, or any other school that they are using the science set, if you are able to collaborate and help the school get the science set everything, I think that practicals can be held easily. It doesn't pay to teach science in abstract. Science is like mathematics. We don't read it. We get involved. We involve the learner and we involve the teacher. And you can only be involved if you are using the science set to do practicals. I think that almost every private school and public school will ought to understand that to successfully study science is meaningless unless it is linked up to the use of science sets. And that's why I think that we must embrace this idea.
Has been in existence for the past 22 years.
Wow,
Yes,
that's old.
And we began using the science sets about 2 years ago.
Wow.
And it has been great, seriously, because teaching and learning of science without practical is a waste of time.
In this era of science and technology, neither Ghana nor Africa can afford to lag behind our nations. These were the words of Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as he launched the atomic reactor in the 1960s, and these words are even more relevant today. It is in light of this that the schools in the Western region have decided to take up the mandate of living this dream of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as a son of this land. Some special private schools and public schools alike have decided to set the pace by providing their students with 21st century learning experiences. And also providing a culture and a lifestyle of practical science activities. Journey with me as I take you through how Tech Science Set is ensuring that this dream of the Western region comes true.
we as a school have embraced science education or STEM education, using the science set to do practicals. We have not been long in the use of the science set, but just a term. We realize that using the science set for practicals brings a lot of excitement. The child feels involved and the child learns while doing the practicals. We are of the view that if our parents are able to collaborate with us, or any other school that they are using the science set, if you are able to collaborate and help the school get the science set every term, I think that practicals can be held easily. It doesn't pay to teach science in abstract. Science is like mathematics. We don't read it. We get involved. We involve the learner and we involve the teacher. And you can only be involved if you are using the science set to do practicals. I think that almost every private school and public school will ought to understand that to successfully study science is meaningless unless it is linked up to the use of science sets. And that's why I think that we must embrace this idea.
I've been in existence for the past 22 years.
Wow,
Yes,
that's old.
And we began using the science sets about 2 years ago.
Wow.
And it has been great, seriously, because you know, teaching and learning of science without practical it's a waste of time.
The Institute of Distance Learning IDL KNUST Kumasi informs the general public that application e-vouchers for admission into the following postgraduate, undergraduate, top-up and diploma programs of the university through the distance learning mode for the 2024-2025 academic year are now on sale. Applicants are to carefully read the entry requirements before selecting the program of choice. We have programs under sciences, agriculture, education, business, built environment, humanities, and engineering. Applicants for all programs must hold either a diploma, a higher national diploma, or a good bachelor's degree from a recognized university. You can visit any of the IDL offices across Ghana. In Kumasi, they are located at the Casley Hayford Building, KNUST campus. In Accra, they are
Thank you very much for staying with us. And so for the Science and Technology Challenge, this is how our contestants performed. I'll start with you, ADISAM Educational Center. You were able to do task 1. You scored 2 points for it, but you could not construct a pie chart for task 2. Neither were you able to answer the question in task 3, but you answered the question in task 4 correctly for 3 points, and so you have a total of 5 out of 10. JUASO model JHS, you're also able to do task 1 by constructing the table. You constructed the pie chart but did not put a title. You got 2 points for that. For task 3, you could not show the legend, the key, and therefore you scored no points. Task 4, you also did not find the average quantity of the items bought, the total cost, and then also you could not find the minimum quantity, nor did you find the maximum quantity, so you scored no points, bringing you to a total of 4 out of 10. Celestial Hope Academy, you performed tasks 1, 2, and 3 correctly. And for task 4, you got only 1 point, and 2 of your answers were wrong, bringing you to a total of 8 points. And so at the end of round 3, the scores are as follows. ADISAM Educational Center, you have 11 points. JUASO Model JHS, 10 points. And Celestial Hope Academy, you have 26 points. We will go on to round 4, which is the final round for this evening's contest. This is the riddles round. The question will be read out as a series of clues. If the question is answered on the first clue, 6 points are awarded. If it is answered on the second clue, 5 points are awarded. If it is answered on the third clue, 4 points. On the fourth or any other, 3 points are awarded. Contestants, you have only one attempt. You are to press your buzzer before attempting to answer the question. Failing to press your buzzer before answering will disqualify you from that question, and you will score no point even if your answer is correct. There is a substitution for ADISAM Educational Complex. Emanuela is going to be replaced by Amanda. Emanuela will be replaced by Amanda. Let us hear the sound of the buzzer from Celestial Hope Academy. Thank you very much. And for JUASO Model JHS, the sound of your buzzer. And finally, ADISAM Educational Center, the sound of your buzzer. Thank you very much. Contestants, I will be showing you the clue number using my fingers. So you see one finger up for clue number 1, 2 fingers up for clue number 2, 3 fingers. This is to help avoid any confusion. Riddle number 1. I am a phenomenon associated with waves. I change the direction of JUASO Model JHS.
Light.
That is not correct. I change the direction of propagation of a wave. I occur when a wave meets a boundary between two media. I occur when the wave speed in Celestial Hope Academy.
Action.
Please speak into the microphone.
Action.
Please speak into the microphone. I can't hear you clearly.
Refraction.
That is correct for 4 points. Contestants, please speak clearly into the microphone so I can hear you. Clue, riddle number 2. I am a bird, but not known for my songs. I am not a predator, so there is no need to flee in my presence. JUASO Model JHS.
Seedbed.
That is incorrect. In the circle of life, I play my part, even if not respected. I am actually one of nature's cleanest. I don't enjoy fancy meals, but prefer what is already dead. I am what you will term a scavenger. Who am I? ADISAM Educational Center.
Vulture.
Vulture is correct for 3 points. Riddle number 3. I am an element that resides in nearly the last room of the transit quarters of the periodic table. I am an essential micronutrient for humans, even though excessive exposure of me can lead to health problems. I have a reddish-brown color. Everyone knows me as a good messenger, able to send electrical power to all corners of your country cheaply and quickly. Brass and bronze are 2 of my important alloys. Who am I? ADISAM Education Center.
Copper.
Copper is correct for 3 points. And to the final riddle. Celestial Hope. To the final
The buzzer
riddle.
was not working, so I was checking.
Sorry, come again.
The buzzer was not working.
That is rather. Press your buzzer again, let me see. Yes. ADISAM Education Center, press your buzzer, the sound of your buzzer. Yes. And finally, JUASO model JHS, the sound of your buzzer. Yes, thank you very much. So the buzzers are well and active. All right, to the last riddle. I am a long coiled structure found in the nucleus of cells. I carry the genetic information in the JUASO model JHS.
DNA.
DNA is correct for 6 points. And that will bring us to the end of round 4. Before we bring you the scores, we want to acknowledge our sponsors once more. The KNUST Institute of Distance Learning, StudyX, Goldfields, GMPC Foundation, Dext Technologies, the UITS at KNUST, and the e-learning center at KNUST. Thank you very much for your continuous support. At the end of round 4, ADISAM Education Center, you have 6 points. JUASO Model JHS, 6 points. And Celestial Hope Academy, 4 points. When you put all scores together at the end of 4 rounds of this evening's contest, ADISAM Educational Center, you have 17 points. JUASO Model JHS, 16 points. And Celestial Hope Academy, 30 points. Let us give a round of applause to ADISAM Educational Center and JUASO Model JHS for putting up a good fight. Let's give them a round of applause. Congratulations. And a bigger round of applause to our champions for this evening's contest, Celestial Hope Academy, for winning the contest this evening. A big congratulations to you and a big round of applause for our winners. Celestial Hope Academy will meet again in the next round. Thank you very much to our audience. Have a good evening.
The Institute of Distance Learning IDL KNUST Kumasi informs the general public that application e-vouchers for admission into the following postgraduate, undergraduate, top-up and diploma programs of the university through the distance learning mode for the 2024-2025 academic year are now on sale. Applicants are to carefully read the entry requirements before selecting the program of choice. We have programs under Sciences, Agriculture, Education, Business, Built Environment, Humanities, and Engineering. Applicants for all programs must hold either a diploma, a higher national diploma, or a good bachelor's degree from a recognized university. You can visit any of the IDL offices across Ghana. In Kumasi, they are located at the Casley Hayford Building, KNUST campus. In Accra, they are located at the old KNUST guest house near EcoBank headquarters at Abraka, or the KNUST Accra City Center, Kwabenya, or McCarthy and Adenta office. In Takrade, you can find them at 2nd Takrade, Cancer Road. And in Tamale, they are at Kapohini near the SNIT regional headquarters. Kindly note that programs would only be mounted at centers with the requisite minimum number of qualified applicants. Facilitation is a blend of online and face-to-face sessions on weekends. For more information and in-depth knowledge about the programs, you can visit the KNUST IDL website at idl.knust.edu.gh or call them on 0247-274-661 or 0507-110-005. The Institute of Distance Learning IDL KNUST Kumasi informs the general public that application e-vouchers for admission into the following postgraduate, undergraduate, top-up and diploma programs of the university through the distance learning mode for the 2024-2025 academic year are now on sale. Applicants are to carefully read the entry requirements before selecting the program of choice. We have programs under Sciences, Agriculture, Education, Business, Built Environment, Humanities, and Engineering. Applicants for all programs must hold either a diploma, a higher national diploma, or a good bachelor's degree from a recognized university. You can visit any of the IDL offices across Ghana. In Kumasi, they are located at the Castley Hayford Building, KNUST campus. In Accra, they are located at the old KNUST guest house near EcoBank headquarters at Abraka, or the KNUST Accra City Center, Kwabenya, or McCarthy and Adenta office. In Takrade, you can find them at 2nd Takrade, Cancer Road. And in Tamale, they are at Kapohini near the SNIT regional headquarters. Kindly note that programs would only be mounted at centers with the requisite minimum number of qualified applicants. Facilitation is a blend of online and face-to-face sessions on weekends. For more information and in-depth knowledge about the programs, you can visit the KNUST IDL website at idl.knust.edu.gh or call them on 0247-274-661 or 0507-110-005.